I give all my love and nothing's gonna tear us apart.
Hello beautiful, and welcome back to another video. I am very excited for this video today. We are talking all things glow up, but glow up in the winter. I like to call this my hot girl hibernation season. Have you ever heard the term of like summer bodies are like built in the winter? I take it a step further and I apply it to my skincare, my hair care, my finances, my lifestyle, my fashion, my beauty, everything like that, because I truly believe during this time things are a little bit colder, we're in the house a little bit more. This is when we truly glow up. If you are new here, hi, my name is Jasmine. I create a lot of content on how to glow up, how to become your best self. So if that sounds like something that you're focusing on in 2024, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, join the family, and like this video if you've never heard of a hot girl hibernation, but you're interested in learning more and you're excited about this video. And then after you're done watching this video, comment down below one thing that you are going to do during your hot girl hibernation. Like most of my glow up videos, I'm going to break this video up into 3 different parts. If you know, you already know by now, it's going to be physical, internal, and lifestyle, all the things that I think you should do this winter to glow up. If you're interested in any other glow up videos, I have a ton on my page. Go ahead, binge watch them, take notes, take what you need, leave what you don't. But without further ado, let's get into your hot girl hibernation. So the reason that I like this time period a little bit more, because I don't know if you're like me, but it's like in the summertime, like we're waiting for the sun to come out, we're waiting for the vacations, we're waiting for this and that, warm weather and everything. I tend to personally let myself go in the summer. I let my diet go. I let my cleaning schedule go. Even my beauty maintenance routine, if I'm not like getting ready for a vacation, my productivity goes out the window because I'm going this place and that place. And everything just tends to go downhill slowly in the summer. And I find myself every single winter having to basically like recoup myself. So I call this my hot girl hibernation because at least for these like 3 or 4 months when it's cold outside, nobody really wants to do anything, it's okay to stay inside. There are some things that I do during this winter time that I can't wait till all year, because this is my time to kind of hibernate. It's my time to test things. It's my time to just pour into myself and really delve into my self-care rituals and my self-care practices. I also want to thank BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. I will talk about them a little bit later on how they are so integral to your hot girl hibernation. I'm going to do this in a slightly different order than I used to do. Let's start with your lifestyle hot girl hibernation time period. The first thing I want you to do for your lifestyle hot girl hibernation is to schedule or go to all of your doctor's visits. In the summertime, I feel like we're going this way, we're going that way. We're not really like thinking about doctor's visits. Going ahead and just getting that annual checkup, getting that thing looked at that's been bothering, you already have enough time in the winter time. Scheduling all of your doctor's appointments, your gynecology, your dermatologist, your primary care doctor, scheduling those appointments in the winter so that you are good for the rest of the year is going to be so essential during this hibernation period. Second thing is I know summer is meant for vacations and everything like that, but I would highly recommend planning a staycation. I feel like in the winter time, especially because I work from home, I can kind of feel like a hamster in a hamster wheel going around, and really the only time I leave my house is for church or to work out or if my boyfriend's in town. So planning a staycation in your city and really treating yourself makes me feel so good, because it's not for a birthday, it's not for any special event, it's truly just to pour into myself. And I set money aside for it. I stay in a nice hotel. Maybe I book a massage or a spa appointment at that hotel. I dress up for myself. I eat a really nice dinner at that hotel, and I just stay for a night and I sleep in a different bed. You will come back feeling so renewed. It is such an amazing thing I love to do during the winter time. On that same tip, highly recommend picking some part of your lifestyle that allows you to actually get out of your house to see people. For me, for instance, that is working out. That's why I love working out in classes, or I love like working out in small groups. Like I said, it's my hibernation time. It's my time to stay indoors a lot, but you still want to interact with people. You still want to get out of the house. So picking one thing, whether it be fitness wise, whether it's joining a club, like a social club or an outdoors club, something that plans events or something that gets you out of the house, that allows you to meet people so you're not so self-isolated during this time. Last thing on that, but I feel like this could be applied throughout the year, habit stacking your friendship time. I don't know about you, but as we grow adults, we see our friends less and less, and maybe those relationships get strained. I found one of the great things that I love to do with my friendships is either get a personal trainer with them, so I see them multiple times in the morning, or I like to schedule a workout class. Like, you know, every single week, you and I on Tuesdays at 8 a.m., 7 a.m., we go to this workout class. Or another thing is like a co-working session. You know, every Thursday we go to a coffee shop, we do our work. So you're still like doing something on your own personal glow up journey, your own hot girl hibernation, but you're also seeing your friend at the same time. And now it's two birds with one stone. I love doing this during the winter time. I know I mentioned this before, but an essential part of your hot girl hibernation is to start developing a hobby, a skill, something that you can learn. You should treat your hot girl hibernation almost like COVID times, where everybody was stuck inside. So everyone started learning how to cook or learning how to flower arrange. This is a great time to sit down, download those apps, learn a new language during this time, learn a new skill, learn a new hobby, join something online in the comfort of your own home, something that takes your mind off from work that you can still do at home, but you also feel like you're learning something and you're progressing yourself while being inside, while in hibernation. So when you come out during the summertime, maybe you speak a little bit of a new language, maybe you can explore that hobby or skill in a new country or a new state, whatever it may be. This is an amazing time to develop those skills in the winter time. Speaking of skills, I would highly recommend during your hot girl hibernation to get a certification in something. The biggest investment that you can make is in yourself. Getting a certification, whatever field you're in, whether you're in tech, whether you're in admin, whether you're in project management, whether you're in the beauty industry, whether you're a hairstylist, never be too educated, and you can never stop pouring into yourself. During this winter time, it is an amazing time to just seek out some type of certification that you can complete. Maybe this leads to a promotion, maybe this leads to just better knowledge to service clients, your audience, whatever it may be. An amazing time to get a certification in something. I would also highly recommend focusing on budgeting and your finances this time. I posted a glow up diaries video and I asked people, what are they focused on? And a lot of people said clearing debt, focusing on finances. Hot girl hibernation is an amazing time to do that and to be really strict with it. It is so much easier with your friends. Use the excuse of like, no, that doesn't serve me right now. It's so easy to kind of like decline those expensive plans during hot girl hibernation. It's an amazing time to save. It's a hibernation time. Having those no spend months, tracking your income, tracking your spending, downloading those apps, setting really strict budget goals for maybe a really great vacation in the summertime. The winter time is an amazing time to save if you are smart with it. Now, I don't talk a lot about finances on this channel just because I feel like there's a whole bunch of hot girls that also do financial content. I will include some of my favorite influencers down below so that you can follow them. One of the most important things you can do for your hot girl hibernation in general, lifestyle, physical, internal, is to start therapy. It's a new year, it's a new you. During this time when you are inside, it is such a great time to start therapy, and I would highly recommend BetterHelp. This video is sponsored by BetterHelp. Thank you, BetterHelp, for sponsoring this video. Basically, what BetterHelp lets you do is it lets you have therapy sessions via phone call, video chat, or even messaging, whatever works for you, your preferred mode of communication that makes therapy the most comfortable for you. They literally have over like 30,000 therapists in their network to meet your needs, your preferences, your location, which ultimately gives you access to a wider network of therapists that are located in your city. So getting very personal right now, I know one of the major things that I have struggled with, I struggle with a number of things, but if I had to name the top three I focus in on therapy is self-esteem issues, self-sabotage, and making friends or like friendship relationship trauma. Those are the things that I'm kind of focusing in on 2024, especially the self-sabotaging part. I feel like the self-esteem, you know, been to therapy before, I've worked on it before, but that self-sabotage, you pray for something, you manifest something, and then it comes in your life and you almost feel like it's going to be taken away from you, or you know, you don't want to get too attached to it because it might go away. Like, I've got to stop thinking like that. And that is why I love therapy so much, because you are matched with a professional that helps you walk through those feelings, walk through the origins of why I feel this way. And it is such an amazing thing to start during this hot girl hibernation at the top of the year to really guide you through your glow up. So it's super easy to get started. All you have to do is fill out a questionnaire, and in that questionnaire you're really going to fill out the challenges that you're facing, like how I just told you what I'm facing, and what kind of therapist that you would like. And BetterHelp is really going to use that questionnaire to match you with the best therapist for you. From there, you can schedule a therapy session at a time that is most convenient to you. And the thing is, if you feel like the therapist isn't a great fit, because finding a therapist is literally like speed dating. I think I've been through like 3 of them until I landed on a really good therapist. BetterHelp will literally let you switch therapists at a click of a button at no cost to you. I think this has to be one of my favorite features, because when I was trying to find a therapist, I always felt like I was like breaking up with them. It was so awkward. So it would have been nice if I had BetterHelp, just a click of a button, and I could just find someone that was more suited to me. The best part is BetterHelp is giving our community 10% off. I have a link in my description that you can click on. You can connect with a therapist right away, see if it's right for you. Not only does clicking that link help support this channel, but it also ultimately helps you in your glow up journey. Again, you can click the link in my description for 10% off your first month of BetterHelp, and join the other 4 million people who have joined BetterHelp, met their therapist, and started living a healthier and happier life. If you are feeling comfortable, I shared with you the top 3 things that I work on in therapy. Feel free to comment down below something that you really want to work on in your hot girl hibernation in therapy. I would love to hear all about it, and we'll chit chat in the comments. Thank you again, BetterHelp, for sponsoring this video. Let's move on to your internal glow up, and then we will end with the physical. So I kind of touched on this a little bit before, but I feel like in hot girl hibernation, we inherently kind of self-isolate ourselves a little bit, and it can be a sad time because you feel lonely. You start questioning your friendships, you start questioning your relationships. You just got over the holidays. Like, family can be very triggering. You know, it's the start of the year. You don't know how this year is going to go. You're optimistic, but you're also wary because of the things that you've been through, you know. And I feel like with our hot girl hibernation, instead of shying away from that self-isolation, I highly recommend you just lean into it. Your hot girl hibernation and being self-isolated and it being colder out, this is a perfect time to be so self-reflective. One thing I really highly recommend that you do is you start a journal prompt challenge. I personally do shadow work. I'll include the shadow work journal that I use down below, but I would highly recommend starting a month-long journaling challenge, even a week-long journaling challenge, something that where every night, every other night, once a week, you sit down and you journal during this time. I feel like you're feeling a lot of emotions during this time, so you might as well just channel them and see what they're bringing about. So pro tip, when you're journaling all of these things and things just start to come out, it's an amazing thing to bring up to your therapist. This is a time for reflection. This is a time to figure out your boundaries with people. This is really a chance to see like who's rocking with you, you know? When you are in your self-isolation period, when you are in your hot girl hibernation, when you are focused on yourself, you know, who is supporting this journey? I feel like during my hot girl hibernation, like I always either get very deeply connected to people or people start to shed themselves out of my life. I would also highly recommend, and I really want to challenge myself to this because I've always struggled with it, meditation. You know, I think I've gotten the journaling thing down. I always lean into my reflective kind of mood and state during my hot girl hibernation, but I really want to challenge myself to meditate. I'm going to set the bar low for myself. I'm going to try to meditate 4 times a week, every other day. I remember when I was first starting my glow up journey, you know, around this time, during the winter time when I was kind of like self-isolated, it was also like COVID at the time. I remember I started meditating, and you know, day by day, you don't think it's changing anything. And then I look back on that time and be like, I handled situations and I looked at the world with such a calm and peaceful and different perspective. Like, I miss the power of meditation in my life. I feel like for me personally, I would love to start back up meditating during my hot girl hibernation. I mentioned this in a few of my other glow up videos, but also internally, it's a great time to improve your sleep quality. I get very, very sleepy during the winter time. I think it's because the sun starts setting at like 3. You know what I mean? It makes me mad. But, you know, the things that we kind of resisting, like, oh, the sun is setting, it's getting darker out, you know, really trying to improve your sleep quality. Taking that magnesium before bed, playing affirmations or frequencies while you're going to sleep, making sure your bedding is like comfortable, really trying to improve your quality of sleep. Over this hot girl hibernation, you will see such a dramatic improvement in your energy levels, even your digestion levels, your skin, everything. Quality affects so many different aspects of our life. And if you start working on it now during your hot girl hibernation, summer you will thank you. Also internally, I have an entire gut health video. I know a lot of people like during their hot girl hibernation really focus on their gut health, which I think is amazing because you're testing different vitamins, how they work with you. You know, you're getting colonics, which I highly recommend you during this hot girl hibernation. But in terms of vitamins, I really want you to go out and get vitamin D, vitamin C, and vitamin B. Vitamin B is great for energies. Vitamin D, obviously we need it a little bit more during the winter time because we're not outside as much. Those are probably the top 3 vitamins that I would recommend that you really stock up on your hot girl hibernation. Let's finish up with our physical aspect of our hot girl hibernation. This is probably going to be the most extensive just because when I think of my hot girl hibernation, I think of all of the things that I can do now to pop out as my best self in summer 2024. And a lot of them are physical, and it's not anything like vain. It's not anything, you know, materialistic. It's just like, how can I take care of this body that God has given me in the best way possible? How can I make myself feel good? You know, I love all of those TikToks that I see where it's like, you know, you see the girl that's so beautiful during the day, but you know, she has mouth tape on at night. She has pimple patches on at night. Her hair is in some type of crazy dew that gives her beautiful curls. Like, you know, we go to sleep ugly so that we can be hot all day. You know what I mean? That's kind of how I view this physical version of a hot girl hibernation. Okay, like we're working on certain stuff during this hot girl hibernation, but just wait till we pop out. So what are some of the things that you can do? Now, first thing you're gonna do is, especially during now, go ahead, book your appointment, do anything invasive. I'm talking do your Botox now, do your fillers now, especially skin-wise. I would highly recommend going and get a chemical peel right now. You're not gonna be out in the sun. You can take a little bit more time for recovery time. A chemical peel, a laser treatment, whatever it may be, do anything invasive right now. Whether you're gonna get like a surgery or maybe you're gonna get your teeth done, something. I would start with the chemical peel, and I'll put one of my favorite like winter peels down below. I think it's called the Revitalize peel. I don't know, it's something like that. Also, on the same tip, it's a great time to start forming a relationship with an esthetician, setting up like a 3 or 4 month skincare plan. That is gonna be your hot girl hibernation time, and you can really transform your skin in 3 months with the right knowledge and with the right guides. Also with these estheticians, they will also recommend like medical grade skincare. It's also a great time to just kind of splurge or invest in your skincare a little bit and using these next 3 months in your skincare game to really test if those products are working for you. Let's move on to the body. I would be very strict with your workout split. Now I say split because I really feel like you need to start varying up your fitness schedule in hot girl hibernation. It keeps things fun, it keeps things interesting. If you're just going to the gym every single day, and if that's what you like, then fine. But maybe including 1 workout class a week. Maybe including once a week getting a personal trainer. That's what I'm doing. I'll tell you real quick what I'm doing for my workout split during my hot girl hibernation. I'm doing 2-2-2. So 2 days a week personal training, 2 days a week Pilates, and 2 days a week berries, which is like a boot camp Orange Theory type of style. I really feel like that's going to snatch me in by my birthday, which is at the end of March. and summer ultimately together, but just being very strict with your workout split and not staying stagnant in whatever workout plan that you are doing. Also on that same thing, when you want to talk about plans, I am personally doing laser lipo. I go to Peachy Post-Op here in Atlanta. She is absolutely amazing. I've seen such great results with laser lipo. Again, my birthday is coming up at the end of March. I have about 2.5 months to get this body right, and I really feel like laser lipo is really going to snatch me up. I would highly recommend her. I would highly recommend joining like a holistic spa or like a medical spa if they have a membership program. Using that during hot girl hibernation, they usually have a ton of benefits. My laser lipo lady is at a holistic med spa, and I signed up for their, it's like $75 a month. If you're interested in taking your body goals up a level, I would highly recommend laser lipo. It's non-invasive, doesn't hurt, and it's actually pretty relaxing. Also, keeping with the body, it's a great time to do things with a little bit higher actives to lighten certain areas of your body, whether it be your underarms, your intimate areas, calves, whatever you find dark. Using lightening treatments is so good during hot girl hibernation because you don't want to be necessarily using those in the summer just because of the sun. So during the winter, when you're inside a little bit, you can up those actives, you can up the frequency that you're using those actives on your body, because your body can take actives a lot better than your facial skin can. I personally love Lumi. I think that's like Lumi lotion. And then I love Topicals Slather. And I love exfoliating those areas and really focusing on brightening body hyperpigmentation, body acne, any stretch marks. That's what I really focus on during my hot girl hibernation. I would also recommend investing in monthly massages. It's not gonna do anything to like change how your body looks, and it's honestly not even self-care. But if you work out consistently, you should be getting a monthly massage for circulation, for blood flow, kneading out, muscle recovery, everything like that. Like, I don't even go to like a fancy spa. Like, I go to one of those things where it's like $1 a minute for a massage, and I get like a 45-minute massage once a month. It's not anything bougie. It's literally just a room. I will get the sports recovery massage or a deep tissue. It is so amazing. So I would highly recommend setting like aside like $50 like a month or something. It also like treat yourself, like you deserve a massage. And it doesn't have to be the most bougie thing in the world. It just might be something that you lay on the table and you go to sleep and you feel relaxed and you ultimately feel recovered. In terms of other things, in terms of hair, I really recommend letting your hair breathe. I know a lot of people are already on this with the silk press. It's silk press season. We're not out in the humidity. I would go further is if you want like bundles in your hair, you choosing tape ends or choosing micro links, something that will just let your hair breathe for a little bit. Y'all know I'm a sew-in girly, but I don't feel so compelled to braid my hair up during this time because, you know, I'm not in the humidity. I'm not doing anything inherently sweaty that I really like need to protect my hair from. So just letting your hair breathe, doing a lot of hair masks during this time, experimenting with different lines of different hair products during hot girl hibernation, chef's kiss. Also a great time to grow your natural lashes and your nails, hardening up your nails, growing your, all I want to do during summer is lash extensions. That's all I want to do. So what I do is I will go months on end, 1 month, 2 months, without lash extensions, using a lash serum. You know, I'm not really going out as much. So I really try to grow my natural nails and grow my natural lashes during this time. In terms of diet, if you are new to this channel, then I don't really ever follow a diet plan. I have a meal prep service. I use Eat Clean Bro. And then I really just try to reduce everything. I will never cut out. I'm just not a cutout girly, but I'll really try to reduce like my carbs, my sugars, my gluten, everything like that. But I would highly recommend, you know, if you're disciplined, if weight loss is something that you're focusing on in this hot girl hibernation season, is to pick a diet plan and stick with it and make sure it is congruent to your workout plan. And that's also why I recommend getting a personal trainer, even if it's just for 1 day a week, because they should be able to really guide you on a meal guide plan that works well with the workouts that they're giving you. Last thing that I'm focusing on physically for hot girl hibernation is collagen. I have seen such amazing results from collagen to the glow in my skin. It's also great for digestion, great for gut health. I use collagen in my protein shake in the morning, and I also use collagen, liquid collagen, in my mocktail at night. I have seen so many improvements on it, so I really want to be strict with it during this hot girl hibernation period, because I feel like when I pop out in the summer, and it's going to be a very no makeup, just lash extensions and like my brows and some like lip gloss, I feel like I look glowy and plump because I've been focusing on my collagen intake for the winter. I hope you enjoyed that video so much. I hope it was informative. I hope you took some good notes. I hope it was something that you were like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna include that. And then also, if you have a hot girl hibernation tip in any of those categories, lifestyle, internal, physical, I would love if you put it down below. Also, don't forget, therapy should be at the forefront of your hot girl hibernation, and I would highly recommend BetterHelp. Thank you again, BetterHelp, for sponsoring this video. I have a link for 10% off your first month of BetterHelp down below so that you can live a happier and healthier life. And I am so excited for y'all to start whatever journey it may be, whether it be therapy, whether it be an increased beauty regimen, whether it be a financial literacy journey. It is our time to really focus on ourselves during our hot girl hibernation period so that we can pop out not only for summer, but in general. So I hope this video was super helpful for you. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not already. Like this video, check out some of my other glow up videos, and I hope to see you again. All right, bye y'all.
I bet if I give all my love, then nothing's gonna tear us apart.